Welcome to today's Explainer. It's wild, but developers currently spend up to 80% of their time just manually writing, testing, and rewriting routine behaviors for AI agents. 80%. It's a massive bottleneck. So I am absolutely thrilled you're tuning in today because we're looking at an app that is genuinely changing the landscape of software creation. We're going to unpack a revolutionary approach to automatically building AI agent skills, and it's all done through a powerful system called SkillForge. If you've ever found yourself wondering how we can finally move beyond basic manual coding and step into a world of automated, high-quality skill generation, well, you are in exactly the right place. Let's get right to it. Okay, let's dive into this. Traditionally, when we try to get an AI to write software or generate a specific skill, we rely heavily on what's known as a single large language model prompt. It's kind of like a one-man band trying to play every single instrument at once. Sure, it works okay for simple tunes, but for complex symphonies, no way. SkillForge flips this entirely. Instead of just crossing our fingers and hoping one massive prompt does the trick, SkillForge uses what's called multi-agent orchestration. It coordinates multiple specialized AI agents that all work together in a highly structured workflow. So it's not a one-man band at all. It's a perfectly coordinated assembly line of experts.
Here is our blueprint for today's explainer. First, we'll meet the SkillForge app itself. Second, we'll tour the multi-agent assembly line. Third, we'll look at automated quality control. And finally, we'll wrap up with exactly why this multi-agent design completely wins out.
All right, part one, meet the SkillForge app, which acts as our Streamlit front door. So let's define exactly what this app is. SkillForge is an AI-powered multi-agent system, and it's specifically designed to automatically generate production-ready AI agent skills purely from natural language requirements. The absolute beauty of this app is how incredibly accessible it is. The whole process starts when a user just enters their skill request into a modern Streamlit Web Interface. Streamlit is a popular framework that makes building web apps incredibly straightforward. The best part? You absolutely don't need to write complex code to get this going. You just explain what you want the AI skill to do using everyday conversational language. That's it. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is seeing the actual tangible user experience. Over on the left side, we've got the user actions right in the Streamlit app. You just submit your request, monitor the progress on screen, review the generated content, and then do a simple one-click download. Boom, super simple. On the right side, though, is what the app actually hands back to you. And you're not just getting some loose, messy snippet of code. An internal exporter component packages the whole shebang into a final zip archive. This output is a complete production-ready package. We're talking documentation, metadata, working examples, a quality configuration, and skill cards. You literally put in simple text, and you get out a comprehensive software package. Moving right along to part two, the multi-agent assembly line, taking us from the initial request to the final generation. Let's move to and see how this builds, step by step. This is the core automated workflow on the factory floor. Step one is the root agent. Think of the root agent as the manager. And honestly, just like a lot of human managers, its main job is to instantly delegate all the actual work to someone else. It takes your request from the front door and hands it right off to step two, the planner agent. Now, the planner agent's specialized job is to analyze your plain English request and meticulously draft a structured skill blueprint. Once that blueprint is locked in, it's handed down the line to step three, the generator agent. This agent is the builder. It takes that blueprint and actually produces the complete skill package we just talked about. All the docs, the metadata, the code. It is just a seamless, fully automated handoff from orchestration to blueprinting to final generation. That brings us to part three, automated quality control, featuring the reviewer agent. Okay, I want you to think about this for a second. We've got the generator agent churning out these complex software packages. But what if the output just isn't good enough? What actually happens if the generated skill fails to meet quality standards against predefined metrics? In a traditional single prompt setup, you'd probably just get a broken script and you'd have to sit there and figure out why it failed all by yourself. But SkillForge, it has a built-in mechanism for this exact scenario. And this brilliantly illustrates the true power of the system, the iterative review loop. See, once the generator agent finishes, a completely separate entity steps in, called the reviewer agent. Its whole job is to evaluate those generated artifacts against strict, predefined quality metrics. If the code's quality score doesn't hit the required threshold, the system doesn't just throw its hands up and give up. Instead, the reviewer agent sends feedback straight back to the top. Then, the root agent automatically kicks off another generation cycle, using that exact review feedback to improve the code. This loop just keeps going automatically until the skill package either hits the quality requirements or it reaches a maximum retry limit. It is literally an AI double-checking and fixing the work of another AI. How cool is that? Finally, part 4, why multi-agent design wins, focusing on the sheer power of modularity. So the crucial point is that separating these independent components creates some massive advantages. By breaking down planning, generation, validation, and orchestration into their own highly specialized agents, SkillForge really proves the practical advantages of modular design. First off, it massively improves maintainability. Think about it. If you want to upgrade how the system tests code, you only have to update the reviewer agent. You don't have to touch the rest of the system. Second, it increases scalability, meaning the system can handle much more complex requests without breaking a sweat. And most importantly, it dramatically boosts the overall output quality. Why? Because specialized agents that are hyper-focused on just one single task will consistently outperform generalists trying to do it all.
To wrap things up, SkillForge isn't just some theoretical concept. It actually showcases the integration of Google's Gemini large language model within a real-world multi-agent app.